Okay, let's make a simple Christmas ornament. First thing, open up Inkscape. Second thing, you're going to go to Google, type in your favorite cartoon character, then go ahead and type in coloring page. And that should give you something with nice thick lines. So I found this image here of Pinky and the Brain. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the search bar. I'm going to type in snip, and we have a snipping tool right there. And this guy right here will pop up, hit new. Then you're going to go ahead and just highlight your cartoon characters. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and right mouse click that and hit copy. Then we'll go back to Inkscape, paste. And if you guys remember, you're going to go ahead and trace bitmap that. Right mouse click, left mouse click, trace bitmap. And I am going to hit apply. I'm going to delete this guy here. This is the one we want. Then all I'm going to do is delete anything that I don't want. See, I have this little line here. I'm going to delete that. So I'm going to go over here to this node tool. Click on this whole image here. I'm going to delete the nodes I don't want. There it is. Go back to my clicky tool, and there I have my Pinky and the Brain. A couple things I want to show you guys on this is let's get rid of this little hole here so that when we cut this out in the laser, this will just be an empty space. And this should be not too terrible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first copy this over. So I'm going to go Control-C, Control-V, always make 2 copies. Then I'm going to make this, I need to make a hard background line. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Control-Shift-K. All right, and now I have my hard background line for my characters, just like that. Notice here we have this little leftover piece. We're going to use that guy right there. I'm going to put that right here in my little character here. Then I'm going to take this guy here, and I'm going to put a stroke line. So right mouse click, set stroke. Get rid of the fill by hitting that red X. And now I'm going to bring this over here. Now if you want to make it really easy, you can click on the little magnet tool, and that should just snap it right in place, just like that. I'm going to hit snap that. Come back here for that little hole part right there, and grab that. There it is. Let's, come on now. I'll use the arrow keys. That always works. Highlight it and use the arrow keys. I'm going to go ahead and put a stroke line around this too. Set stroke. Hit red X for red to get rid of the fill. Go back to that magnet tool, make sure that's on. And this should snap right there. Now, the laser cutter will cut out this part, and it'll cut all the way around my character. Last thing I need is a place to put the ornament string. And I can do this for the brain as well, but I think I'm just going to work on Pinky here. Oh, there's another little hole there. We could do that. Another little trick you could do is you can take, while you have the stroke line selected, you can get to this paint bucket here. And we'll paint bucket that. And notice because the stroke's selected, it made a little stroke line around there, and that will also become a hole. So that's another way of doing it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch this guy out, and I'm going to put a hole for a string. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click here with the node tool. And I'm going to click over here with the node tool, add another node. I'm going to grab this, oops, see, undoes. I'll grab that red line there. Well, you know what I can do. Let's grab it right, come on, there, grab it, finally. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy here, and let's make a little bump out. And this is where I'm going to put the hole. So next, I'll just get a little circle. That's where my string's going to go. Bam. All right, let's change. That's 0.5. Okay, so now I have my ornament. And look at that hole. It looks a little small to me. I'm going to make this bump out just a little bit bigger. Or if you want to add a node, you can just double click the line. And then that can help smooth things out, make your space a little bit bigger. This, hold down Control, drag the arrow, and that should give me a nice uniform hole moved up there. There we go. So there it is. This thing's all ready to laser cut. So on the Glowforge or whatever laser cutter you're using, just set the black line to engrave. The red line will be your cutout, and you will have a nice ornament. Don't forget to, I'm going to delete these guys, that whatever ornament you're doing, it needs to touch this little white page on Inkscape. There we go. And there it is. I guess this is locked here, so I guess if I want to take that out, of course you can always use the node tool here, click on it, and then just start to delete. There it is. Okay, that's all it is. I'll just go ahead and let's see what the final product looks like. Bam, looks good. All right, see you next time.